All right, good morning, everybody. We'll go ahead and get started. Today is Thursday, October 25th, and this is your weekly weather briefing for North and Central Georgia. My name is Vaughn Smith, and I'll be doing the briefing today. All right, highlights for the week. We're looking at showers moving in tonight and continuing through Friday afternoon, evening. Might still have a few leftover showers Saturday morning, but they should be pretty much over by then. There is a small chance of severe storms, more like strong to severe storms across east central Georgia Friday afternoon. And precipitation should be ending as cooler air begins to move in across the state for the weekend into next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. All right, here's a current look at the latest radar picture. You can see these light to moderate showers, mainly across Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. They're moving east at the moment, and they will be pushing into western sections of the state over the next few hours or so. Now, this is a look at our high resolution models. These are 4 of the models that we use in-house, and you can see this is the time frame you're looking at right here is 8 p.m. this evening. And you can see all those showers that are currently over Alabama and Mississippi have now pushed into our area by about 8 p.m. this evening. But you can see we do have a few stronger storms these models are indicating down across southern Alabama, and they will be pushing into South Georgia also. By tomorrow morning, Friday morning, we're looking at pretty much the same thing, showers still across the area. We don't have a lot of instability across north and central Georgia, but there is still a chance. You can see here the models indicating possibly some stronger storms across east central Georgia, but they will be moving across South Georgia, east central Georgia tonight into tomorrow also. So there is the possibility that we could end up by tomorrow afternoon with some stronger storms across east central Georgia. And let me show you here tomorrow, Friday afternoon. You can see these models here. This one on the bottom left is showing most of the stronger storms have moved over into the South Carolina area, but they are showing those stronger storms having developed. So we're kind of keeping a close eye on areas across our southeastern portions of our area. So basically Toombs County, Montgomery, Wheeler, Telfair, Dodge, Lawrence, Fruitland, Emmanuel, Wilcox. That entire area down there is where we're really looking at. Now, we're not expecting much in the way of severe storms. We're not looking at any tornadic activity or anything like that. If we do see anything, what we're looking at is periods of heavy rain, gusty winds, and some lightning. Because, like I said, there's very little instability with this system as it's moving in. Here's a look at the severe weather outlook for Friday. You can see areas Athens to Macon are just in a general thunderstorm risk, but you can see this marginal thunderstorm risk comes right up along our border here, right there, Toombs County, Vidalia area is where it gets closest to our area. So with that in mind, definitely we'll be keeping a look at that corner down there, east central Georgia, for some possible severe storms, strong to severe storms for tomorrow afternoon. As this system moves through, it is going to be bringing some precip to the area. We're looking at mostly across central Georgia, anywhere from a half an inch, maybe a 3/4 of an inch. But as we move further north, especially into the North Georgia mountains there, looking at 1 to possibly 2 inches, some isolated areas of 2 inches across the North Georgia mountains there. So this is a 3-day total because the rain's going to be moving in tonight, continuing through tomorrow afternoon, evening. And like I was mentioning earlier, we may still have some leftover showers, mainly across North Georgia Saturday morning, light showers, maybe some drizzle type of a situation moving into Saturday morning, but it should be pretty much exiting the area by then. Looking at the high temperatures, as this system moves through, it's going to be ushering in some cooler temperatures. So looking at high temperatures for Friday, North Georgia will be struggling to get into the middle to upper 50s, with central Georgia getting into the lower 60s for Friday. Temperatures do begin to rebound a little bit on Saturday and Sunday. You can see here temperatures get into the 60s, and then by Sunday, especially down across central Georgia, the Maracus, Dublin area, into the lower 70s by Sunday. But then we have another weaker cold front that kind of moves through, brings in a little bit cooler air, and for the beginning of next week. So looking at Monday, highs on Monday staying mostly in the 50s and 60s. Same thing with Tuesday and on into Wednesday. And Wednesday is Halloween, so looking at temperatures mainly in the 60s for Wednesday. But it's the morning lows that really get the brunt. So you can see here Friday morning lows in the 40s and 50s, mainly across the area for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And you can kind of see this cooling trend as we get into the end of the weekend here. And then by Monday and Tuesday, looking into the middle 30s, middle to upper 30s across North Georgia, with the rest of the area struggling barely to get into the 40s for morning lows Monday and Tuesday. We do have a little bit of a tropical situation out there right now. There's this little area of interest right now. Right now it's got a 70% chance of becoming a tropical disturbance over the next 48 hours, but right now it is not expected to affect the U.S. There's the 5-day outlook for where they're expecting it to go for right now, so we're not anywhere near expected to have to deal with this, but there is still something out there this late into the season. Our hydrological outlook, right now we do not have anything in flood. Everything is steady as she goes, and even with the 1 to 2 inches we're expecting over the next 3 days across North Georgia, we're still not expecting anything to go into flood. But definitely keep a lookout for possible, with the stronger storms as they move from possibly maybe some sea flooding or areas that don't drain too well. Keep a lookout for that, but nothing, no river flooding or flash flooding or anything like that that we're not looking for over the next 1 to 3 days. Our 6 to 10 day outlook in Georgia, temperature-wise, will stay. The temperatures are on the right-hand side, precipitation on the left. Temperatures looking at from days 6 through 10, slightly below average temperatures across our area. And as far as precip goes, looking at just ever so slightly below average also, maybe near average to slightly below average across our area for precipitation from days 6 through 10. And in summary, we got, like I was mentioning, we got showers moving in tonight, continuing through Friday afternoon. 1/2 inch to 1 inch across central Georgia, and 1 to 2 possibly across North Georgia. Again, there's a small chance of strong to severe storms across east central Georgia Friday afternoon. Gusty winds, lightning, periods of heavy rain, and precip ending as a cooler air mass moves in across the state for the weekend and into next week. Temperatures will be mostly below average for this time of year. And that's all we have for this week's briefing. I've already uploaded the briefing slides to our website, so you can get those there. You can always contact us through social media or give us a call. So that ends this week's briefing. If there are any questions, I'll go ahead and unmute the phone. Actually, you can unmute yourself by doing a *6 on the phone, or ask a question on the computer.